story engineering in 3 minutes or less. I use a 4-act structure. I talk about it a lot, in part because that is what Larry Brooks uses because of one key piece, which is the breaking down of the character arc into the 4 acts. Act 1, when the character has gone from their ordinary world into the story world where something has changed. They are, metaphorically speaking, an orphan. Not literally necessarily, although in middle grade they often are. They've been orphaned in some way, pulled out of their regular life, and things have been turned upside down. That's Act 1. Orphan. Act 2, they have received some sort of challenge, some sort of call to adventure, call to action that happens in that transition from Act 1 to Act 2. Then they are a wanderer because they don't yet know what they need to know to solve the problems that are at the center of their story goal for the book. So they're wandering around, they're trying and failing, they're gathering their teammates, they're meeting their opponents, they're understanding the obstacles, and that is the wanderer phase of the character arc. Then, in the middle of the book, something happens that changes everything for the main character, and they become the hero. That's when they move into Act 3. Once they're the hero, they know what they're doing. They know that they probably have what it takes to solve the story problem. They maybe aren't 100% sure yet how to do it, and the odds are stacked against them, and the stakes are elevating to the point at which, at the climax, they have to move into becoming a martyr in Act 4. And the way that the martyr works is the main character realizes that in order to get the story goal that they have set out to achieve, they might need to give up something of themselves. Metaphorically speaking, of course, a death of some sort. I have to risk that love that I've spent the entire book pursuing in order to step into my integrity. So I'm going to tell my lover the truth, even though they are going to reject me. So of course, when they become the martyr, they give up that thing that they want. They then usually are still rewarded with not actually dying and instead achieving their story goal. Not because they died, but because they were willing to die for the cause. And that is the key to the martyr. So that 4-act structure is not just moving through the plot beats of your story, but moving your character along their change arc from orphan to wanderer to hero to martyr. That's